I don't know, man. Pete Carroll thinks his seat is not hot. Do you think his seat is hot?
His seat is he's gone. He's done. There's no way you can come back with Pete Carroll because like I don't think they're going to win another game, guys. And this is
Well,
not just a bad two win team if they don't win a game. You're talking about like two shutouts. You've been shut out twice so far, both times by 31 points. Every statistic, every metric shows that this is like the worst, one of the worst teams in NFL history. NFL history. And we've have a lot of years of the Raiders stinking it up. You're talking about this team is at the bottom of the barrel with like the Jamarcus Russell, Lane Kiffin Raiders. This is at the bottom of the barrel with the Art Shell 2.0 Raiders when they had the guy literally come out of retirement who was running a bed and breakfast and he's your offensive coordinator. I mean, this offense is worse than that. That's how bad it is. How do you come back to this? And if Pete Carroll stays, he's keeping his kids as the O-line and quarterbacks coach and run game coordinator. You cannot come back with these fucking clowns. They're terrible. It's I've seen enough. I've seen enough. I think Pete Carroll is a hell of a coach. But I think it's going to come down to firing your kids. I mean, did you guys see what Ashton Jeanty said last week? That he's like, I'm not optimistic like Pete Carroll. Sure, we're a play here and there away, but we're not doing the things that we need to do. And then Kenny Pickett basically threw the coaching staff under the bus after the game. If you see his comments, he was like, "We don't do anything creative. We just do the same play over and over again." And who is the quarterback assistant quarterback coach? Who's the running back coaches and the offensive line coach and the run game coordinator? It's Pete Carroll's kids. Chip Kelly didn't do a good job. He deserved to be fired as the highest paid offensive coordinator. And now it's going to be Pete Carroll, and I'm sure they're negotiating. That's the rumors. They're negotiating a buyout so Pete Carroll retires and moves on. But I just think, as Papa G in the chat says, Seattle is onto something. I think it's the stubbornness, it's the unwillingness to change and unwillingness to invest and coach up the offensive line. That's been a Pete Carroll problem for years in Seattle. That it wasn't, it wasn't enough. That was his decline in protecting, the quarterback and the running game, and you didn't invest in the offensive line. So is it hot? I mean, is it hot when you know the outcome that you're probably moving on? You have to move on. You have to
yeah.
move on. You cannot come back with a two-win coach and then it doesn't matter how it came together. It doesn't matter how Chip Kelly and his sons and all these other coaches came together. It's not working. It's not working.